Do you ever have a day where you feel like it goes by incredibly quickly because you're just stuck in your thoughts, thinking about the future, having memories surface, and you're sort of living in your mind the whole day? You feel disconnected from your body. You might be thinking about work as you wake up and have breakfast. And then when you're actually doing the work, you're immersed in that. And then after the work, you're thinking about the work you have to do tomorrow. Or you're thinking about something you said in the fifth grade to a friend and it was embarrassing. Or you're just living in all of these other places other than right here, right now. I think for a lot of us, that's our natural condition. And so much so that neuroscience has termed this mode of thinking the default mode network. And that's kind of just when we're lost in thought. It's called the default mode. Now, this doesn't mean that there's something inherently wrong with us. It comes from understanding how the prefrontal cortex evolved. Basically, we evolved the ability to try and predict future events and to learn from the past to make better decisions in the future in order to have a higher chance of surviving and thriving. And so our brains are not programmed by evolution to enjoy being right here, right now, or to appreciate the amazing things we have. No, we're programmed to basically be looking for ways to improve our situation, to get more, to prevent threats from harming us. And those things are really important. That's not saying that this is somehow bad. But what we should realize is that if we don't make a conscious intervention, we are going to be stuck in that default mode network. And you might have the feeling I've had where some days, weeks, even months just slip by and you wonder what even happened? What did I even do? Because we weren't present during what was happening. And the antidote to this, at least that I've been finding, is simply investing more time into our mindfulness practice. So, for most of my mindfulness career, if you will, I spent about 20 minutes a day, we'll say 5 days a week on average, meditating. And I actually saw incredible benefits from that amount of practice. I feel like I learned how to make friends with myself. I treated myself much more kindly and with a lot less judgment. And it was just really powerful in being a better listener and overall in my relationships. But I was still having this, feeling that I just wasn't here for my life. And I wouldn't say that I'm completely and utterly present all times now, but I would say that the balance has shifted a little bit, and that little bit has made an incredible difference. So, for example, now when I'm taking a walk in the morning and I know that I have work to do later that day, I'm more able to enjoy the sights of the plants around me, enjoy the sounds of the birds chirping, and feel my feet walking, feel my body moving, and relish in that opportunity, that amazing experience, rather than being pulled so much into, okay, I need to do X, Y, and Z, and then I need to do this other thing. Um, and it's been really valuable. And the difference has been that I've been investing more time. So I've been investing about an hour a day, we'll say anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, pretty much every day of the week, and sometimes doing a little bit more. And every once in a while, only doing a few minutes, but being pretty consistent around that hour mark. And the scientific literature backs this up. There's a lot of studies showing that there is a dose dependent relationship with your meditation practice, meaning that the more time you put in, the more you get out of it. And on a neuroscientific level, that's because your brain is actually being changed by meditation. Certain parts of the brain are getting more active, and when neurons wire together, meaning when they are being used, when neurons fire together when they're being used, they wire together and they become strengthened. So in a very real way, this is probably one of the best ways that you can relate meditation to strength training. By using a certain set of mental structures, you are strengthening those structures. Now, to be fair, it's not a one-to-one relationship, and we don't want to take this too far, because when you're really trying to search in your meditation for that feeling of relaxation or being present, that's often when it's the most elusive. But by showing up, by recognizing that we don't have control over the outcomes of our mental states, but by realizing the more of these mindfulness seeds we plant, the greater the chance that we're going to see those flourish later on, we can see how the more time we put in, the more we get out. And at the same time, what I want to tell you, if you're not meditating at all right now, or if you're meditating very sporadically, is that I saw such an incredible difference in my life going from no meditation at all to just 10 or 20 minutes a day consistently. It's much more so about the consistency of your practice rather than the duration or intensity on any one day. There's this quote I really like that goes, "It's better to have a short and kind meditation than a long one that feels forced." And I'm paraphrasing a little bit there, but I think it's a really important point. So all this to say, if you're having a lot of days where you just feel like, man, time is slipping by faster and faster, and you're feeling disconnected from your life, really consider your mindfulness practice as a way to feel more present, to be more grateful for whatever small things that you notice throughout your day, and also to have less of those intrusive thoughts and thought patterns that just come and go over and over again. I really appreciate you watching. I have a lot of guided meditations on this channel that you can use for free. And if you found some value in this, please like and subscribe so that others may see these videos. Thank you.